So here we are with Di at Classic Marine Trimming, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does to look after her customers from her base here at Gold Coast City Marina.
So I think the most important thing for us, for our customers, is to make sure we understand how they use their boat and what they like to do with their boat. So different people will use their boats differently. Some people will go out overnight, some people will only go out for day trips, some people do a lot of fishing, some people don't. So understanding customers and their needs is probably the start of what we do. From there, obviously, it's a matter of choosing materials, fabrics, all that sort of stuff. For the outdoor, it's a matter of people deciding on what materials are going to suit their use the best. So some people, for instance, will choose to have clears around their rear enclosure. Some people will choose to have meshes. And again, it depends on how they use their boat, and how often they go out overnight. But yeah, we do biminis, clears, outdoor carpets, quite popular. There's some really new woven vinyls, which is really nice for outdoor decks, nice and soft on your feet, and not too bad for fishing and all those sorts of things too. And then obviously these days, a lot of people are looking for some really good sun protection for their boats. So we're finding more and more people are asking us to do bimini extensions and then have meshes as well as clears and those sorts of things to try and make sure that they're not baking when they're out there. There's a lot of people that are really trying to do that, and they also understand that the boats need protection. So if you've got timber inside, you need those outside protections to be able to try and look after your asset as best you can.
Thanks, Di. There's some important advice there, and I'm sure people will be very interested to hear that. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So we're back here with Di at Classic Marine Trimming, and now we're going to talk to her about what she can do to look after the interior of your vessel.
Okay, so your interior obviously is, a lot of people take it as an extension of their own homes. A lot of people like a really nautical flavour. So it's really important to kind of get an idea of what people are looking for. Again, how they use their boats and whether they sleep on them overnight or whether they just want them to, look nice inside and stuff like that, and presentable kind of thing when they're going out. Again, some people, use their boats to go fishing, and so they want really basic things. So choice of materials is based on how people use their boats. So, vinyls, for instance, and stuff like that, even inside, are very useful if you do have a lot of mates who like to go fishing and have a few red wines. But a lot of people these days are also using outdoor furniture fabrics for their indoor lounges. But we can also do carpets. There's some really beautiful woven flooring you can use for inside now, which is really, really lovely, nice and soft on your feet. And then obviously we have bedding packages and stuff like that, so you can get nice coverlets made and a couple of cushions and whatever to make it look good. Then there's blinds and curtains and we basically, and any sort of upholstery. And we normally sit down with people and get an idea of what their colour schemes are that they like, sort of thing. So we're not like interior designers that'll say, oh yes, take this piece or take that piece. We'll actually sit down and see what the sort of things are they like and what the colourways are that they like. And we'll normally steer people towards things that are fairly neutral, and then give them a bit of colour with cushions or something like that can be changed around fairly easily.
Thanks, Di. Well, there's some fairly good advice there and options for people. So best thing to do when you're looking at an interior refit is to come and see you here at Gold Coast City Marina.
Thank you very much.